Hey guys, and welcome back to Castle Crush, and today we're going to be trying to do spells only in double mana speed mode, which is the most viable game mode, I think, for this particular challenge. And I did see some other people doing this as well. It's kind of a funny little gimmicky thing to do, and it works sometimes, but honestly, mostly just against lower leveled players. It's definitely a mode where you can take advantage of your castle level and your opponent's castle level to help with the castle health sort of difference, because that's really what it is you're trying to, the lower your opponent's level is, the less castle health they're going to have, and the easier time you'll have, because the less cards you'll need to be able to destroy their castle in terms of spells, damage spells. So it becomes really difficult, or if not impossible, against higher leveled players who are using like Fortify in their decks. You basically can't really do anything against those situations. And it's also even hard against players who have more like troop cards in addition to spells. So I did find some success with this though, and I certainly had some entertaining matches that got closer than expected, even against people using Fortify. But I had to play very smart, You really got to play smart. And this match, I was doing quite well here, but you can see once the dragon gets there, like, there's going to be an issue. So I'm thinking about what to do. I have the gusts of wind just in time there. So I still have a damage advantage here, castle health advantage, but they have meteor. So this is a very difficult one. I'm just holding a slim lead here at the moment. I'm just tossing out arrows because they're not doing that much, and I wanted to draw more cards anyways. And in double mana speed, you can just kind of constantly be trying to draw more cards. So I'm like, I hesitated too much right there. I have to go for the castle. I'm like forgetting about it. I have to get more cards in my hand. And now, it's getting really close. Really, really close. I need something else. Oh my gosh, this is going to be super, super close, guys. Really, really close situation here. Those two dragons are about to absolutely wreck me, though. I don't have quite enough. You gotta be kidding me. I came up like one card short. That is excruciating right there. But it was a good try. Lots of really interesting decks here in double mana speed, but a lot of people just playing Cannon Shot with all kinds of different things. Cannon Shot seems to be very popular because, well, you can draw a lot of them throughout the course of a match, and it definitely can give you an extra advantage. But this person seemed to be doing a spells thing as well. But if they are, I'm basically going to win just by... well, they're not quite. But the people I played using spells, typically I sort of won by default if they're lower leveled, because the level basically ends up being the tiebreaker if you're playing with the same type of deck. Especially this type of deck. Like, there's some timing and strategy to it, but there's also a lot of luck with the rotation of cards you might draw, I guess. So this fire elemental really causing me some problems, but luckily I got the gust of wind. I was trying to use the gust of wind meteor combo, but sometimes I got impatient and would kind of ignore it, especially against these higher health troops. Sometimes I just gave up and was like, well, I'm just gonna have to delay them with gust of wind and blizzard, because trying to actually take them all out with the lightning just wasn't really working against these giant cards. So yeah, this one definitely not going so well. I really have to just focus on their castle because I can't take out those troops they have there. Well, I got one fire elemental down, but this is just way too much stuff on me. Yeah, no. I mean, that many fire elementals. I tried, but honestly, just can't really survive this. I was trying, though. Still in it, but honestly, them having fire elemental is just way too much. It's funny, when people play dragon, it really just helps me, but that case, yeah, you can see with like fire elemental and cannon shot, I just didn't really have a chance in this match. Some matches, it's just like that. I still got their health down pretty good, but that was just the way that one played out. Let's try another one and see if this one can maybe go better. This person doesn't have much castle health. Looks on paper like I should be able to get this one pretty easily. They seem to have a similar deck as well, except with a fire elemental, which in theory would probably be helpful for them, but it's just sort of clear as this match goes along that I still pretty much have a strong advantage here in terms of castle health, and I'm going to probably pull this one off. Yeah, looks like it. This one's probably going to go pretty quickly here. Well, actually took a long time, but that's why I sped it up. Just to make it a little more bearable, because it was a lot of just back and forth, us spamming spells at each other. However, that pretty much did it there. So yeah, I mean, that basically was it. Mostly not as interesting as I thought in previous videos, but honestly, a lot of people are more adapted for this deck now, or they had specific decks to counter it, or, you know, they had similar decks, so it just ended up being a real slugfest, and I could take out the lower leveled opponents, but the higher leveled ones not so much. So, yeah, here's the deck once again there quickly. But anyways, I guess that's going to do it for this video. So leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought about this video in the comments and what other types of content I should create. And I will see you guys in the next video.